America's ready for a new chapter. America's ready for a better story. We are ready for a President Kamala-Harris.
Night 2 of the DNC highlighting another historic moment. The first black president, Barack Obama, passing the torch to Kamala Harris, the first woman of color to lead a major party presidential ticket. As day 3 of the Democratic National Convention gets underway, Democrats now focusing on how they plan to fight for Americans' freedoms. And reporter Rebekah Castor in Chicago for us with a look at what's ahead and highlights from day 2. Rebekah, good morning.
Bill, good morning. Vice President Harris and her running mate, they broke tradition last night and they stepped away from the DNC to hold a campaign rally in Milwaukee. But tonight they are back here at the DNC, and Governor Tim Walz will give his big keynote speech.
Hello, Chicago!
Former President Barack Obama electrifying the crowd in his hometown as he closed out day 2 of the DNC. He acknowledged the momentum behind the Harris-Walz ticket, but said it doesn't mean they're in the clear just yet.
This will still be a tight race in a closely divided country.
From the DNC to Kamala Harris's campaign rally in Milwaukee, the night was light on policy and heavy on Trump bashing, with some of the hardest hits coming from former First Lady Michelle Obama.
For years, Donald Trump did everything in his power to try to make people fear us. Who's going to tell him that the job he's currently seeking might just be one of those black jobs?
Trump, meanwhile, is counter-programming the DNC with events all week. Tuesday, he was in Michigan talking crime and safety.
Look at radical liberal Kamala Harris. She's been the ringleader for this anti-crime and the anti-police crusade.
Back in Chicago, the theme for day 3 of the convention is a fight for our freedoms. Democrats will hit on reproductive rights and the efforts they say Republicans will take to further impact them.
They will come for IVF next.
And special focus remains on security around the DNC as protests against the Israel-Hamas war continue near the United Center.
And we've also learned from lawyers representing some of those protesters that last night Chicago police made over 70 arrests. Bill.
Rebekah, we will hear from Tim Walz tonight. He probably for a lot of us the first time we've seen him, his first time on a major stage like this. What do we expect from Tim Walz tonight?
Yeah, so the pressure is on for Tim Walz to make a splash tonight, especially after those fiery speeches from the Obamas last night. And this is a politician that isn't, before he was running for vice president, he had never even used a teleprompter before. Vice President Harris's team learned that during the vetting process. So we know he's been practicing that. We know his speech is going to touch on the theme of today, the fight for our freedoms. And we're told to expect him to make some points on border security, January 6th, and reproductive rights.
Rebekah Castor live in Chicago. Thank you.